This is absolutely a soap opera. After shooting the video, Linda vanished into thin air. Alex vowed never to see her again, and Martin felt a twinge in his gut. If he's speaking the truth, then Alan has a major motive for murder. Martin zoomed to the crime scene like a superhero. If Alan was caught without the tape, it had to be hidden. Following Alex's intel, Martin found the tape, ripped off the label, and swapped it with another one like a magician. Back at the law office, Martin popped in the tape. The beginning showed the Archbishop, but, surprise, surprise, 10 minutes in, Linda appeared, followed by Alex. What a plot twist. Then Alan took his turn, with the Archbishop directing as if in control. Martin was furious. Alan, previously motiveless, is now the top suspect. Martin was furious. How could he fully trust the boy? Alan covered his head like an innocent child. Alan stood there, motionless, as the thing he feared the most had finally come to pass. After turning around, he suddenly appeared as if he were a completely different person. He was like someone who had just undergone a magic spell, completely baffled, leaving everyone questioning, who is this Alan? He was completely lost, not even remembering who Martin was. He even looked a bit aggressive, totally different from his old self. This is no longer the docile Alan we knew. Instead, it is the manifestation of his other personality. He's hot-tempered, like a changed person, speaking harshly, not the gentle one anymore. Subsequently, he unveiled a jaw-dropping secret, exclaiming, "Let me reveal a secret to you." "Shut up, girl. What are you doing? Learn to take care of yourself. Got it? Her name is Roy." "Oh my gosh. I'm not done. This is Martin. Roy really needs a smoke but can't find any." Seizing the moment, Martin tried to probe about Linda, but when he mentioned the tape, he panicked and quickly gestured for him to stop. Roy yelled at Martin, "That tape can't be shown to anyone," and shoved Martin aside. Alan's head throbbed. He squatted for rest, and opening his eyes, he seemed his innocent self again. Martin suddenly realized Alan had split personality. His alter ego caused the Archbishop's death. He knew he was about to lose the case, yet secretly thought, if I can prove Alan's sick, I can get him off. But Martin knew that he couldn't change the defense during the trial. His mind was a whirlwind of thoughts. He decided to reveal the secret, but couldn't hand over the tape, so he gave Little Black a look, hoping the prosecution would act. One morning, Jenny opened her door to find the tape sitting outside. After watching it, being the smart cookie she is, she quickly got in touch with Martin, knowing exactly what he was. "John, in pain, warned Jenny, for your future. Destroy that tape now." Jenny shot back, "Unless you have another reason to help him, maybe the heavens will help you." Jenny, threatened by her boss, knew using the tape would ruin her future, but not using it would haunt her conscience. Luckily, Jenny came up with a brilliant idea. In the courtroom, Jenny called in Martin's investigator, confirming that the tape was delivered by the little guy. Jenny began questioning little by little, revealing the truth. A VIP once taught a training session. It was taught by Obama. I mean, this was some kind of home movie. Home movie? What movie? Little Black. And they asked, what did Little Black do? The room erupted in guests when the answer rolled out. The respected Archbishop turned out to be the porn film director. Jenny revealed the truth by questions, not evidence. What a win-win. The prosecutor just grimaced. Thanks for the tip. Back at the law office, Martin received a call. His other client, mob boss Joey, was in trouble, and Martin knew for sure that it was John, the prosecutor, behind it. John couldn't control the trial. He set obstacles for escalating issues. The next day, Martin called John to testify first. He deviated from norms, exposing the Archbishop and prosecutor's secrets, including their 20-year history. In June 1985, the Archbishop faced sexual abuse accusations, and John, the state prosecutor, covered it up. The Archbishop owed John a big favor. Later, he vetoed the South River District project, costing John and investors $60 million. So Martin suspected that the Archbishop's death might have provided a large motive for John and the investors to act. Martin's accusations fell flat, and he intentionally threw out John's dirty laundry, aiming for revenge for the mob boss Joe. John's successor Paul Dedan told Jenny, find a new job. The judge privately called Martin. He knew Martin acted out of personal spite. Fined him $10,000, hoping he'd focus on clients, not vendettas. Back at the law office, Martin continued to check the tape. He suddenly realized that only when Alan had a head would Alan's alter ego, Roy, make an appearance. Martin finally found the key to winning the case. In the upcoming court session, the psychiatrist testified that he could confirm Alan had dissociative identity disorder, but the doctor wasn't a psychiatrist, lacking video proof of Alan's personality changes. The doctor's words fell flat, and Martin was left speechless. Another recess was called. The journalists were swarming outside the court of frenzy. This was going to be the last session, and Alan was the one answering the questions. Alan's testimony was just like the first time they met. He looked like a little obedient lamb and had nothing much to say about the tape. Willing to do anything for the Archbishop, Martin knew what followed and turned to leave. Jenna's questioning was as fierce as a tiger. It was no surprise. She started off aggressively, using her usual fiery rhetoric to rattle the witness. If you enjoyed this plot, don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling content coming your way.